Sa mga nagre-ready for ECE and ECT board exam, this is a sample review questions. The topic is Electricity Part 1. This contains 20 MCQ questions for your practice. So, simulan na natin. For number 1, electric current is the rate of flow of A. Energy, B. Electrons, C. Protons, or D. Neutrons. The answer is electrons. Number 2, the resistance of a conductor depends on A. Length, B. Cross-sectional area, C. Material, or D. All of the above. Answer for this, letter D. All of the above. Number 3, the reciprocal of resistance is called A. Impedance, B. Conductance, C. Capacitance, or D. Reactance. The answer is letter B. Conductance. Number 4, the SI unit of conductance is A. Siemens, B. Farad, C. Weber, or D. Tesla. The answer is A. Siemens. Number 5, the instrument used to measure current is A. Voltmeter, B. Ammeter, C. Ohmmeter, or D. Galvanometer. Answer is letter B. Ammeter. Number 6, electrical energy is measured in A. Joules, B. Watts, C. Coulombs, or D. Newtons. Answer for this, letter A. Joules. Number 7, the resistance of a wire increases when A. The length increases, B. Cross-sectional area increases, C. Temperature decreases, or D. Material has low sensitivity or rather resistivity. Answer for this is letter A. Length increases. Number 8, the device used to control current in a circuit is A. Switch, B. Resistor, C. Rheostat, D. Transformer. So the best answer for this is rheostat. Since ang rheostat, resistance-based din yan, pero meron siyang adjustment. So variable resistor ang representation ng rheostat. Number 9, a current of 3 amperes flows through a resistor of 4 ohms. Find the voltage across the resistor. A. 3 volts, B. 6 volts, C. 9 volts, or D. 12 volts. So letter D, 12 volts. Ang ginamit lang dito is Ohm's law, B equals IR. So B equals 3 amperes times 4 ohms. This is equivalent to 12 volts. Number 10, find the resistance of a copper wire of length 2 meters and cross-sectional area of 1 times 10 raised to negative 6 square meter. The resistivity of copper is 1.68 times 10 raised to negative 8 ohm meter. Letter A, 1.36 times 10 negative 2 ohms. Letter B, 2.36 times 10 raised to negative 2 ohms. Letter C, 3.36 times 10 raised to negative 2 ohms. Or letter D, 4.36 times 10 raised to negative 2 ohms. So kung gusto nyo i-try, mag-solve muna kayo bago nyo i-continue yung video. So the answer for this is letter C. Then ito ang solution. The formula is yung common formula na R equals rho L over A. So yan ang substitution, 1.68 times 10 raised to negative 8. Then 2 over 1 times 10 raised to negative 6. Maging maingat lang kayo na consistent dapat ang unit. So yung resistivity, ayan naman, o meter. Then yung length, dapat naka-meters din. And yung area, naka-square meter. So the result, R equals 3.36 times 10 raised to negative 2 ohms. Okay, so yung red na equivalent sa digit of 2, yung 2, number of 0. So meaning this is 4700. Number 11, another calculation. Lumalabas din yan sa ECE or ECT board exam. A copper wire has a resistance of 50 ohms at 0 degrees Celsius. Find its resistance at 40 degrees Celsius. Take alpha equals 0.00393 per degree Celsius. So itong alpha, ang reference niyan ay at 0 degrees Celsius din. So ito yung choices. A, 56.86 ohms. B, 57.86 ohms. C, 58.86 ohms. And D, 59.86 ohms. Answer for this, letter B, 57.86 ohms. The solution is, this is the formula. R equals R sub 0. This is the initial resistance or the resistance at the temperature with respect to alpha. So alpha here is at 0 degrees Celsius. That's why itong initial resistance at 0 degrees Celsius din. So paano nyo malalaman na yung alpha 0 degrees Celsius? So dito yung alpha, pwedeng magkaroon ng subscript na initial din yan. Or kung walang subscript, ina-assume na yan yung at 0 degrees Celsius. Minsan kasi alpha subscript 20, ibig sabihin, yung alpha is at 20 degrees Celsius. So continue natin ang solution. R equals 50 times the quantity, 1 plus 0.00393 times 40. Then, the result here is 57.86 ohms. And minsan ito naman yung formula, R equals RO times 1 plus alpha delta T. So, dalawa yung given na temperature aside from 0 yung isa. Okay, so take note nyo yan. Number 12, resistor color coding naman. The color code yellow, violet, red, gold represents, so yung yellow, digit 4, yung violet, digit 7, then yung red, number 2 yan. So kung yan ay third letter, multiplier yan. So yung number 2, nagre-represent ng 100. So 1, then dalawang 0. Okay? And yung pang-apat na color, yan yung tinatawag na tolerance. So yung gold, ang tolerance na nire-represent yan ay 5%, plus and minus 5%. Kaya itong letter C, tanggal na to sa choices, and yung letter D. Okay? So the answer for this is 4.7 kilo ohms plus and minus 5%, letter A. 13. A resistor marked 222 in digit or in 3-digit SMD, ibig sabihin nito, surface mount device. Okay, so this code represents 222 ohms, 2,200 ohms, 22 kilo ohms, or 2.22 kilo ohms. Answer for this is letter B, 2,200 ohms. Paano ba magbasa ng SMD, resistor? So yung una, first digit is 2. Second digit is also 2. So meron ka ng 22. Yung third number, Okay? Yung panghuling number, minsan kasi 4 yung digit. So, basta yung panghuli, multiplier or number of zeros after the second digit. Therefore, 2, then dalawang 0, ohms. So, 2,200 ohms, letter B. Number 14. Kirchhoff's current law or KCL states that, letter A, the algebraic sum of voltages in a loop is 0. Letter B, the algebraic sum of currents entering a junction equals 0. Letter C, the current is directly proportional to voltage. Or letter D, the power supplied equals power absorbed. Answer for this, letter B. The algebraic sum of currents entering a junction equals 0. Minsan tinatawag din niyang current entering equals current leaving. Number 15. In nodal analysis, which law is primarily used? Letter A, Kirchhoff's voltage law. Letter B, Ohm's law. Letter C, Kirchhoff's current law. Or letter D, superposition theorem. Answer for this, Kirchhoff's current law. Yan ang ginagamit madalas sa nodal analysis. Number 16. The superposition theorem states that, letter A, the sum of all voltages in a loop is constant. Letter B, each independent source acts alone. Letter C, current divides inversely with resistance. Or letter D, power is conserved in all branches. So the answer for 16 is letter B. Each independent source acts alone. 17. The Thevenin's theorem allows any linear circuit to be reduced to A, single current source and resistance in parallel. B, a single voltage source and resistance in series. C, two voltage source or sources in parallel. Or D, two current sources in series. The answer is letter B, a single voltage source and resistance in series. That is a Thevenin circuit. Number 18. Norton's theorem is similar to Thevenin's, except it replaces the circuit with, letter A, a current source and parallel resistance. Letter B, a voltage source and series resistance. Letter C, a capacitor and resistor in series. Or letter D, dependent source only. Answer for this is letter A, current source and parallel resistance. Number 19. The resistance of dry human skin is approximately A, 100 ohms, B, 1 kilo ohms, C, 100 kilo ohms, D, 10 mega ohms. Answer for this is 100 kilo ohms. Pero kayang umabot pa yan ng 1 mega ohms kapag sinasabing resistance of dry human skin. Number 20, typical wet skin resistance may drop to around A, 10 to 100 ohms, B, 500 to 1,000 ohms, C, 1 to 10 kilo ohms, or D, 100K to 500 kilo ohms. Answer for this is letter B. So, ang wet skin resistance, around 500 to 1,000 ohms. And this is the end of my sample review questions in electricity part 1. So good luck guys sa inyong ECE or ECT board exam. If nagpaplano kayo or interested kayo sa online review for ECT, we are offering ECT online review. Kontakin nyo lang yung aming Facebook page. And also, nag-offer din kami ng ECE online review. Kontakin nyo lang din yung aming Facebook page.